So let me guess, someone's let you down. Someone's betrayed your trust. Someone has disappointed you. Someone has acted out of character. Someone has let you down. Someone has done stuff to you that you never thought they would. It's hurt you. It's made you feel sad. It's made you question the meaning of loyalty. It's made you question the meaning of friendship. It's made you question your worth and that person's worth. If anything, it's actually broken your trust in humans. It could be a breakup. It could be an argument between you and your friends. It could be something that's gone wrong with you and your siblings. But someone important to you has done something that you never thought they would. And you have that bitter feeling in your stomach, that bitter taste of just sadness, of just disappointment. Welcome to human nature. So if you're a human being, someone's going to let you down. Obviously, you're a human being. I'm a human being. Someone's going to break your trust. Someone is going to use you and abuse you to a certain degree. And when I say abuse, I don't mean sexually or like molestation or anything super deep, but someone's going to take your kindness for weakness. People who you expected the least to let you down, to betray you, to hurt you, to stab you, to break your trust. This is part of the human journey, bro. Trust me when I tell you this. I felt this. I'm still feeling this. But there's two sides to the coin. You're going to have to learn forgiveness. So firstly, there's nothing wrong in grieving. There's nothing wrong in being angry. There's nothing wrong in letting your emotions get the better of you sometimes. You might lash out. You might block the person. You might shout at the person. You might get angry at the person. That's fine. You're human. You're human. How much negative energy can you carry on a daily basis? Same as love, same as happiness, same as jealousy. All these are emotions. I'll give you an example. When a puppy or like a dog sees its owner, could he be like, oh, screw you anyways. I don't want to see you today, or just struts the other way. It's happy to see you. What does that do for you? Even if you've had a bad day, even if you're depressed, even if you're sad, you see this happy dog just running up to see you, you're going to be happy as well. Because that's energy. All of a sudden you forget about the guy who did you wrong. All of a sudden you forget about the girl who dumped you. You're in that moment with that puppy. You feel light, you feel happy, you feel joyous. Same as when you feel hatred. Same as when you feel like someone's let you down. So there's quite a few actually. There's quite a few, but I'm only going to stick with one for the sake of this video. There have been people who I didn't expect, friends who I didn't expect to, well, not friends actually, acquaintances, which makes it less painful. Or shall I say friends who've not turned into acquaintances? Good question. But there's been people who I didn't think would ever betray me, who wouldn't ever let me down, who wouldn't ever, I'm trying not to say too much, but yeah, there's people who I thought would never turn their back on me, and that's happened in the last couple of months. And I was sad. And for a while I went with negative energy. Like if I ever see them, I'm not talking to them, I'm going to ignore them. They need to feel not feel my presence, but they need to know I'm not talking to them no more, and fuck them. If they die, they die. I'm not coming to their funeral. I'm never going to speak to them ever again, which is the normal human reaction, right? So I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what your example is or what you're going through, but I'm sure someone has pissed you off. Someone has let you down, especially someone close to you, someone who you respected, someone who you held in high regards. And you've probably blocked them, you've probably stopped talking to them, you've probably tried to fight them, you've probably tried to confront them. My situation, I confronted them, and that made my ego feel good. I felt like, yeah, I'm not a bitch. You did me wrong and I stood up to you type of stuff. I'm not a bitch. But guess what happened a few months later? I've done them wrong now. I didn't mean to, but I've done it. I owned up to it and I put my hands up to it. But this is the game of life. If you want to be forgiven, you have to learn to forgive. What goes around comes around. Whether you mean to, again, as a natural people pleaser, I rarely ever go out my way to hurt someone or to harm someone or to say something negative about someone or to make someone feel a certain kind of way. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the same for you as well. We here don't tend to cause drama or cause distress to people. We never go with the intention to upset anyone, but it's going to happen, bro. No matter how much of a nice guy you are, no matter how much you don't want to step on toes, you're going to mess up at some point, bro. I'm not trying to prophesy negatively into your life. It's bound to happen. As long as you're a human being, as long as you're alive, people will do wrong to you and you will do wrong to people. That's why I say there's no such thing as a good or bad person. There's just a person. I'm not good, I'm not bad, I am just a person. The same hand I could use to shake your hand is the same hand I could use to slap your face. The same mouth I could use to give you a compliment is the same mouth I could use to kiss your girlfriend. Okay, that's a bad example, but you get the point. We're human, bro. So I hold myself to quite a high moral standard. I try to make sure those around me always feel seen, appreciated, valued, respected. So if you're a people pleaser like me and you are naturally timid, you're naturally shy, you naturally don't want to be in front of confrontation, you want everyone to be at peace, you want everyone happy, you have to face the music. You can't shy away from confrontation, bro. I know it's uncomfortable, it's nerve-wracking, it's scary, it's just not what we do, but you're going to have to get comfortable with it. And I've purposely done that, unfortunately and fortunately. I have faced confrontation head on, and I've confronted people, not in an aggressive way, not in a physical, violent way, because I don't believe in violence, I don't believe in fighting, but just to pull them up on it. Now, it felt great. It felt great for my ego, it felt great for my confidence, it felt great for me as a people pleaser, right? So that's the first method. Second method is to forgive. I'll give you the pros and cons of both. So once you confront someone and you let them know how you feel, if they apologize, great, that's the end of it. If they don't apologize, what do you do next? Especially if it's like a male-on-male confrontation. You've gone up to someone, hey bro, I heard you were talking shit about me. Why did you say it? Why didn't you say it straight to me? And if they're like, yeah, fuck you. You're a bitch. I said it. What do you do next? Where does this confrontation take you? That's where violence comes in. We don't fight, bro. We don't do that here. We're grown men, you know? We don't fight. So there's the other way, which is forgiving. So I'm not going to be all generic and be like, oh, forgive them, have mercy on them, karma's going to get them, just release the negative energy. We're not just forgiving for the sake of karma and releasing negative energy. We're being more strategic and we're protecting our peace. As I said, how many fights could you really have? How many wars could you really have? Like, I'm learning now to pick between what's a fight and what's a battle, or what's a war and what's battle. I don't want battle. Battle is petty. Like, I don't really know you, I don't really care for you. Even if you're my friend and you've let me down, it's fine, it is what it is, right? Battle is like, okay, cool, let's actually have it. And do we really want to go into battle? Is it really worth it? What happens if a man disrespects a man? It turns verbal. It turns verbal, guess what? It turns physical. When it turns physical, there's other people involved, there's weapons involved. It just doesn't end. But the only reason I'm telling you guys this is, so as I said, I have been disrespected, I have been gossiped about, I've been abused, my name's been tarnished. But now I'm on the other side. I've mistakenly gossiped about someone and I've mistakenly made a mistake and spoken too much. Now it's me seeking forgiveness. That's going to happen to you as well. So as I said, if you're one of these stubborn people, oh, fuck that guy, he shouldn't have said this to me, F this guy, I'm going to go beat him up. Okay, what happens when role reverse? What happens when it's your turn? I know it's highly unlikely, but it's going to happen to you, bro. Whether you want it to or not, it's going to happen to you, you know? I'm learning to be comfortable with people saying bad stuff about me or speaking lies about me. I'm learning to be comfortable because I can't fight everyone. I can't challenge everyone. There's only one of me. How much energy do I have to give to see? Imagine this. I'm having a good day. Things are great. And then I see you who's someone who might have spoken shit about me or someone I don't like. Now I'm angry. Now I'm screw facing. Now I'm like, you've ruined my mood. And I've given you the power to ruin my mood. So if you're in my head, you have power over me. You win. You win pretty much. Did it for a few days and I realized I'm coming home, I'm still thinking about, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. And then eventually he came up to me and was like, bro, what's the problem? And then we had a conversation like mature men. And then I had to say sorry to him, like, bro, yeah, I'm sorry for being a bitch. As I'm speaking this to you, I'm also speaking it to myself, guys, by the way. I don't trust people easily. I don't let people in. So don't just think I just turn on the camera and I just think of a nice topic and I just start talking nonsense. Like, I'm speaking to myself as I'm speaking to you on this video as well, you know. But life is a journey, man, and guess what? In this journey, you need people. You need people. You don't need everybody, you don't need the whole world, but you need a certain amount of people who will push you, who will hug you, who will love you, who would respect you, who would appreciate you, who would pour into your cup, who are there when things are low, when you're low, when you're in a bad place, when your energies are gone, when you're dealing with life stress. You need people. The moment you could think about someone and your mood changes for the worse, that's never a good sign. So think about it. I don't know who it is for you. It could be me. Maybe I've pissed you off. But release them, bro. Release them. Release them. And as I said, forgive. Don't necessarily forget. You know, I'm not telling you to go back into the same situation that burned you. But for your own sake, for your own mental benefit, for your own health, for your own well-being, you need to release them. You could only release them from yourself. If it helps you communicating to them, sending them a message, hey bro, I thought you treated me in a bad way. However you want to do it, you could write them a letter, or I remember there was a thing that a colleague of mine told me to do once. I was really angry at one of my parents and she told me just to write a letter and tear the letter. It didn't do nothing for me because I didn't get to voice it to my parent. But I don't know, man. Whoever it is for you, you need to release that energy somehow. Because think of an accumulation of negative energy. I'm telling you from my personal experience. I've got insomnia. I hate saying it. I don't have insomnia, but sometimes I struggle to sleep well. But this was never the case about 6 years ago. I was happy-go-lucky, free. But then the traumatic event happened. I got sacked from a job and I didn't get paid my wages for 1 year, 30 grand. I got another job, then I got scammed again. Then I got another job and they didn't, just trauma, 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 trauma. Boom, insomnia started. I was free, I was happier, all of this trauma. Now I'm trying, this is like 6-7 years on, I'm still having the same sleeping problems because of accumulated negative energy. It makes me a grumpy person during the day. I'm lethargic, I'm not a happy guy to be around, I'm grumpy, I'm just can't perform properly at work, I'm snapping, I'm just moody. What sort of person wants to be around someone who's moody, bro? Even though this is trauma from 6-7 years ago. Now I'm just moody and I'm vibrating just venom to anyone who dares come close to me. So why do you think you've got no friends? Why do you think people don't want to come near you? Why do you think girls don't like your energy or your friends don't want to spend time with you? You might be radiating something really toxic without you even realizing. That's what I'm saying. You need to address what energies you're carrying, my bro. You really need to address what energies you're carrying. I want us to be light. Yeah, I want us to be light. Light friends to have. Hey, bro, how are you? Yeah, I'm alright. Do you want to do this? Yeah, sure, cool, sure. No, that's me. I'm grumpy, bro. And I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to make myself light again. I'm trying to make myself like paper again. Just float. Float again. You know, being so heavy is not good, bro. Like, you might think you're a man. You might think you're tough. You might think you're being a gangster. You might think, cool, I'm strong, I'm hard. Let's see where that gets you, bro. You're only going to attract more strong and hard people, and then you're all emotionally numb. You can't give love. You can't receive love, you know? So really think about it. Who's controlling your brain at the moment? Who's living in your head rent-free? Who always comes to your mind? Oh, that fucking guy. She dumped me. How dare she? Her. Release her, bro. She wasn't meant for you, and you probably weren't meant for her anyways. There's something better coming for you because you're still bitter about your ex or bitter about your colleague or bitter about someone who made you feel small. Let them go. For your sake, let them go. It's the past. Like, it's happened. You playing over scenarios. That's what I do. Like, something negative could happen to me now. I might not challenge it there and then, but for the next couple of days, I'm playing, oh, I should have done this. It's gone, bro. It's gone. And then I see the person. Now I'm getting palpitations. I should have done this. Bro, it's gone. We need to leave the past alone and focus on the present, because it's in the present we can shape our future. I'll say that again. We need to let go of the past and focus on the present, because it's in the present we can shape our future. I want to be sleeping nice again. I haven't slept well properly over the last 6 years. On and off. If I've got something important tomorrow, I'm not going to sleep well tonight. I want to be free again, man. Sleep anywhere I want. When I sleep good, I'm a happier person. I'm stronger in the gym. I'm more positive. I want to dance. I want to say hi to everyone. You know, I feel just good. When I don't sleep well, grumpy, miserable, irritable, snappy. Who wants to be around that? I don't know who you are. I don't know what your situation is, but you might be carrying some negative energy that you don't realize is holding you back. Please think about it and free yourself. Free yourself.